Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. Are you interested in a collection that's filled with sparkly crystals in beautiful colors? If so, you're in the right place because today we're going to be opening up the GGC Treasure Bag, the latest release. Now this is not a subscription, it's a limited edition bag. And let me tell you guys, they sell out very quickly. And that's because these bags are absolutely packed with strands of beads. And if you're not familiar with it, I'll leave some information down below in the description section of this video, along with a link to the website, so you can go check it out for yourself. And I can't wait to see what's in this bag, so let's go ahead and get started. And here we have the latest edition of the GGC Treasure Bag. They've actually been releasing 2 bags at a time in 2 different color schemes. So this one's the Sunset, but there's also another one called Sunrise, which I don't have. I'm just going to show you this one today. But I thought I'd let you know because I think it's really cool that you have 2 choices. So the next release may have 2 bags as well. So please look out for that. Now, one thing I did want to mention, once these bags are sold out, that's it. Because like I said, they're a limited edition. And I believe they are both sold out. I'm not sure. I'm sure if you follow the link that I'm leaving in the description section, you should be able to see if they're sold out or not. But I'm pretty sure they are. Now, I'm not sure how much this bag retailed for, but previous bags have sold for between $35 and $40. And can you believe how big this bag is? I mean, look at this. It is absolutely packed with strands. And that's why these bags are so popular and they sell out quickly. Now, if you don't want to miss out on future releases, what I recommend you do is go to the website and sign up for notifications. So the next time a bag is released, you'll be notified ahead of time. Like I said, I'll leave the link down below. And here's the insert. As you can see, there are lots of items in this bag. There's actually a total of 32. So that's quite a bit. And all the details are listed, as you can see, the length of each strand and the number of beads on each strand. So let's go ahead and open it up. Oh my goodness, look at all these beads and components. This is absolutely incredible. You really get your money's worth with these bags. Let me get organized and we'll go through each item. And here we have the first 5 strands. There's actually a total of 13 strands in this bag. Can you believe that? That's a lot. Not only that, they're super long. And I love these beautiful subtle colors. They're so pretty. As you can see, we have different types of beads, different sizes and shapes and finishes. But I guess what I really like about GGC Treasure Bags is that they give you lots of beads on the smaller side, at least in the strands. I know there are some loose beads that are larger, which we'll take a look at later. But let's take a look at these. These are glass pearl beads, and they measure 6 millimeters, and this is a 16-inch strand, and the color is golden champagne. And there are 72 beads in this strand. I love the luster of these pearls. They look like they're very good quality. Now, these are absolutely gorgeous. Look at the beautiful plating on these beads. The color is actually listed as rainbow gold, and these are called lantern beads. They're electroplated. They measure 6 by 4.5 millimeters. So what I'm seeing is that the crystal is gold and the plating is rainbow. I'm not sure if you guys can see the beautiful colors. These are stunning. They really are. Oh my goodness. I love these. But anyway, there's a total of 98 beads on this strand, and it's 17 inches long. And here we have another long strand. This one's actually 18 inches. And these are dropped glass beads, and they're faceted, and they measure 8 by 6 millimeters, and the color is burly wood. Very, very pretty color. I love it. It's kind of neutral, which I like. And again, the beads are kind of on the dainty side, so I'm pretty happy about that. And speaking of dainty, look how small these beads are. They're 4 millimeters in size, and they're actually glass pearl beads, and the color is chocolate. And this is a 23-inch strand, so that's very impressive. And since the strand is so long, there are actually 195 beads here. Very impressive indeed. These are so pretty, guys. Look at this. Look at the gorgeous plating and the gorgeous faceting. They're absolutely stunning. They're called column beads. They're electroplated and the color is light topaz. And they measure 6.5 by 4 millimeters. And this is another long strand. It's 20 inches long. And there's a total of 80 beads. Look how they sparkle as I move my hands. Very beautiful. Let me get some more strands. Here are the next 5 strands. And once again, we have different shapes and sizes and finishes. And you may hear some kids in the background. My neighbors like to play on the driveway for some reason. They're actually pretty good kids. I decided to move my filming equipment upstairs because my actual studio has a utility room nearby, and I couldn't film very often down there because of the noise of the water heater and everything else. But the problem with being up here on the upper level is that I'm by the window and you can hear everything. You can hear the kids playing, you can hear the birds chirping, which are actually very pleasant sounds, but you can also hear helicopters and traffic and all kinds of things. But on the positive side, at least you're getting natural light because I'm by the window. So these are the actual colors. Let's take a look at this one. These are so cute. They're little drops. I don't think I've ever seen drops this small before. But anyway, as you can see, they're opaque and the color is coral. And this strand is 16 inches long and they measure 4 by 3 millimeters. And this is a 16-inch strand. They're so adorable, aren't they? Very, very tiny. And this strand has 100 beads. The plating on these beads is absolutely stunning. It kind of looks silvery a little bit when I move them. I don't know if you guys can see that. But anyway, these measure 6 by 4 millimeters and the color is caramel. And they're actually imitation jade glass beads. And this strand is 17 inches long and there are 83 beads here. Very, very pretty. Now these have that beautiful rainbow plating just like the other ones that I showed you, but they're smaller and they're in a different color. These are actually faceted rondelles and the color is peach puff. They're electroplated and they measure 4 by 3 millimeters. I'm seeing so many beautiful colors. Look at that. And it's not a reflection from the window either. It's the actual plating. But anyway, this strand is 16 inches long and there are 113 beads here. And here we have some oval beads. They're electroplated glass beads and the color is rosaline. And these measure 4.5 by 3 millimeters. They kind of look a little bit metallic. I think they're very pretty. And this is a 17-inch strand and there are 95 beads here. And here we have some more column beads, but these are a little bit smaller than the other ones that I showed you. These measure 5.5 by 4 millimeters and the color is light peach. And this is a 15-inch strand and there are 75 beads here. I like both sizes. I like this size and I like the other ones that are a little bit longer. I can see using both of them in one design. Let me get the rest of the strands. Here we have 3 more strands. At the end of this video, I'm going to put everything on my table. But guys, I can't tell you how beautiful they all look together. I have the other ones lined up to the left of me, and the colors are absolutely gorgeous. They all coordinate very nicely with each other. Let's take a look at this one. These are electroplated glass rondelles, and they measure 6 by 5 millimeters. And these also have that beautiful rainbow plating, which I absolutely love. I just think it's so gorgeous. It really is. But anyway, the color is rosaline, and this is a 15-inch strand, and these measure 6.5 millimeters, and there are 83 beads here. And here we have some crackle beads, and I don't think I've ever seen so much variation in crackle beads. The color is goldenrod, but I'm seeing off-white, peach, of course I'm seeing gold as well, but I'm also seeing a little bit of green or gray. These are really gorgeous. And the gold looks a little bit like foil, so that's different. I've never seen crackle beads with that. But anyway, these measure 6 millimeters, and this is a 15-inch strand, and there are 66 beads here. And here we have some frosted beads. These also measure 6 millimeters, and they're opaque, as you can see, and the color is light peach, but it's very, very pale. It really is. But you can still see the peach color. Hopefully you can see it. And this strand is 15 inches long, and there are 67 beads here. Very, very nice. All of these strands are gorgeous. Let's take a look at the loose beads now. There's something for everybody in this bag. Like I said before, there are lots of small beads, but there are also some larger ones like these. And don't you love that bead mix? They're super gorgeous. I love all those colors together. Let me slide some of them on my rod. Here are some of them. It's not all of them. There are plenty more down there, as you can see. And I think I have one of each kind. We have 4 of this type. I'm not sure what shape they are. I think they're round beads, but the faceting's a little different. And then we have these 2 here. They're kind of diamond shaped, and I repeated the same ones on this side. And there are 35 pieces altogether. But anyway, these are very high quality crystals. They're AAA grade, and that's why they sparkle so much. Look at that. These are stunning, they really are. Let's take a look at these. As you can see, I have all 7 of them here. These are electroplated, faceted, square beads. They measure 13 by 13 millimeters, and they're 7.5 millimeters thick, and the color is peach puff. It's nice to have a square shape from time to time. And because they're faceted, they really sparkle a lot. Very pretty. Let's take a look at these. These are electroplated, faceted glass rice beads. I get such a kick out of the name because rice suggests something small, but these are not small at all. They measure 18 by 8 millimeters, and there's a total of 6, as you can see. And these are very sparkly as well. I love that. Let's take a look at these daggers. These are called dagger beads. I have 8 of them here, but there's actually a total of 16, so that's a generous amount. And these measure 16 by 6 millimeters, and they're 3.5 millimeters thick. The color is peach puff, and the finish looks kind of satiny to me. Very, very pretty. I like these. Let's take a look at these. These are called tulip beads, and they're actually spray painted with a gold color. So the glass is actually clear, but then you can see that beautiful coating on the surface. There's a total of 16 pieces, and they're 5.5 millimeters thick. Aren't these adorable? They're so adorable. Let me get some more items. If you were able to buy this bag, guys, consider yourself lucky, because I'm so impressed by the massive amount of beads. And look at all these pendants. You have so many choices in this bag. And if you're looking to make Christmas presents and you want to start early, this is the ideal bag. I mean, look at these pendants. It's amazing, it really is. Let's take a look at this one. This one's very pretty. Look at that. How gorgeous is that? It's called a puffed heart pendant, and the color is rosaline, and it measures 31 by 28 millimeters, and it's 9 millimeters thick. And it has that gorgeous decorative frame, as you can see, but I really like the faceting, and I like that you can see right through it. There's the loop. Very, very nice. Now these two are the same kind of pendant, but they're in 2 colors, as you can see. Let's take a look at this one. The color of this one is golden rod, and it measures 23 by 15.5 millimeters, and it's 6.5 millimeters thick. This one also has a very pretty frame. There's the back. I love it. And this is the same type, but in a rosaline color. Same kind of frame as well. There's the back. And I like that loop. Let's take a look at this one. This is an oval shape. The color of this one is citrine, and this one measures 20 by 13 millimeters, and it's 8.5 millimeters thick. The frame is a little bit different than these two. There's the back. And there's the loop. So whether you like large pendants or small pendants, this bag has both. And let's take a look at this adorable owl pendant. It's actually a locket. Look how cute this is. There's the back. It's actually the same on both sides. And I think it opens this way. So you could put something in there if you wanted to. Maybe something scented, I'm not sure. I think it's super cute, it really is. And it measures 28 by 17 millimeters, and it's 9 millimeters thick. This one's also a locket. And it's a heart with a rose design. It's in relief, as you can see. How pretty is that? Let me open it up. You could put a photo here if you wanted to. There's the back. And this pendant measures 29 by 29 millimeters, and it's 7.5 millimeters thick. And it's antique bronze, as you can see. Now this one is very different. I've never seen a pendant made out of Coriana chain. Look at these beautiful flowers. Each one has a little rhinestone in the middle, and it's actually cubic zirconia. But anyway, this is called a flower tassel pendant. But what's so special about this is that it's 18 karat gold plated, so it's high end. I really love these, oh my gosh. There's the loop. These are so beautiful. And each piece of chain is a different length. So that's how they're gonna sit. Very, very beautiful. I love these. That's the back. So they're different in the back. They're smooth in the back. And here we have 2-leaf pendants, very appropriate for fall. Let's take a look at one of them. It measures 49.5 by 27.5 millimeters. I like the big loop too. There's the back. It looks nice in the back as well. And I'm definitely going to make a full piece with one of these. And since there are 2, I can make one for myself and one for a friend. Let's take a look at these now. There are 2 kinds here. There are 2 swans and 2 keys. All of them have rhinestones, but these 2 have glass pearls. I'm not sure of the measurements. It's not listed. Let me show you the back. There's the back of the swan. And let's see the back of the key. There's the back. They're nicely finished in the back, as you can see. I love the keys though, they're so cute. And here we have a chandelier component in an antique bronze color. It measures 23.5 by 35 millimeters and it's 1.5 millimeters thick. It has the 2 loops at the top, but then it has a bunch of loops here. And I'm happy to see that there's one in the center. I've seen chandelier components with an even number of loops, which means you can't hang a center dangle, but with this one you can, and I'm very happy about that. There's the back. Very, very nice. Let me get the rest of the items. Here are the rest of the items, and it's wonderful that they gave us both colors. They gave us gold and antique bronze. We have bead caps, Coriana chain, toggle clasps, and textured cable chain. So you can definitely make a lot of jewelry with this bag. It's unbelievable. Let's take a look at these bead caps. These are called tulip bead caps, and they measure 10 by 10 millimeters, and there's a total of 8. I like making tassels with these. You can either make a tassel with them or simply have a bead there. Very nice. Let's take a look at this Coriana chain. There's quite a bit of chain here. There's actually 2 yards worth, so that's a generous amount. I actually haven't used Coriana chain very much, so this will give me a good opportunity to try it. Plus it comes with clamshell bead tips, so that's handy. There's a total of 10 clamshell bead tips there, which means you could potentially make 5 necklaces. Let's take a look at these toggle clasps. There are 5 sets of the gold ones and 5 sets of the antique bronze ones. The gold one looks a little bit more decorative and the bronze one's a little bit more plain, but I like the size of the bronze one. It's nice and small. So there's a total of 10 sets of clasps there. Very, very generous. Let's take a look at this chain. Like I said, it's textured cable chain. I'm not sure about the size of the links, but they look like maybe 3 by 5 millimeters, something like that. And there's 1 meter's worth here. So that's a lot. So now I'm going to go ahead and arrange everything on my table and we'll take a look at the entire collection. Here's the entire collection. I actually had a very difficult time arranging everything to make sure that it fit in the frame of my camera. And now I have a little bit of sunshine coming in through the windows, as you can see. But anyway, guys, this is an amazing collection. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love these beautiful colors. I love that we have so many choices. We have large beads, small beads, faceted beads, frosted beads, opaque beads, different shapes. And of course, we have the metals down here and tons of pendants. Like I keep saying, you really get a tremendous amount for your money. And I can't pick a favorite, but I love these crystals up here. And I also like this Coriana pendant. It's very different. And I guess I love the column beads as well. And that rainbow finish is stunning. I love those beads as well, both in the larger size and the smaller size. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's unbagging. If you have time, I'd love to hear your feedback. If you could leave some comments down below, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye. Thank you.